Okay, lovely stuff, boys. Lovely stuff. Bring it in, bring it in, bring it in. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to have a little practice game. 1 second. Paul, you've got this. Perfect. Cheers, mate. Mr. Marinakis. What's he want? Hello, Mr. Marinakis. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. I mean, I know it's not looking good. It's like it's going on a downward spiral, but I mean, it's just a little rough patch, and we can iron this out in no time. This happens to everyone who gets promoted. You want me to name them? Uh, uh, I mean, I guess I can't think of any right now. Now you mention it, but please keep your faith in me. Hmm. I don't want a repeat of last year either, as a manager or as a fan. But on the positive side, we do have the Carabao Cup still, and that's the quarter-final tonight. Uh-huh. I know it doesn't make as much money, but leave it with me, Mr. Marinakis. Trust the process. This will work out. When have I ever let you down before? Yeah, the Derby game. But aside from that, okay, okay. Thank you, Mr. Marinakis. You won't regret this, Mr. Marinakis. Okay, goodbye. Right, boys, pick it up. Double intensity. Let's have this. Hello and welcome back to episode 5 of Forest Forever. I had a bit of a telling off by the owner due to our recent form, which he's scared we'll throw away our great start and he doesn't want this happening like in the previous season. And now he started doubting my appointment, but thankfully I managed to persuade him otherwise, and he's going to keep his trust in us for the time being and hope that we get on our winning ways very soon. We do have a Carabao Cup tonight, which we'll play, and you guys will be there to see this. But let me show you why Mr. Marinakis has been getting a little bit worked up recently. So last time we was together, we saw the Swansea game, and then from there we had a solid game against Watford, won 1-0, a nice early goal from Knockout, but it was a pretty dead even game. Then we went to Reading and it was 2-2, which isn't bad to say they're 6th place. Then we got battered by Norwich, which was 2-0 in the first half. It went to 3-0 up, we brought it to 3-2, and then they managed to seal it with 4-2, which was devastating. That's our first, I guess, big loss of the season. Then we went to Brentford and we managed to snag a draw, which was very, very tight because Lyle Taylor scored in the 92nd minute. Then we hosted Sheffield Wednesday, who managed to beat us 2-0, which is unacceptable. They're 14th place. We was like second. And then we had Millwall, who we drew against, and we just couldn't seem to break the deadlock. And this one's even worse because we're a Millwall. They was near the bottom. Yeah, they're 20th. 4 places from the bottom, and we couldn't even beat these. So we're both getting a little bit twitchy, me and Mr. Marinakis, but yeah. Let's see how the cup goes tonight, and hopefully we can start getting back onto our winning ways again. Graben's had a bit of a drought, which is not working out. I think it's been maybe 3 games or something. He's not doing as well as he was before. Luke Freeman's came back, and he's also not playing as well because he's had, I think, 2 injuries this season, like 3 weeks and 5 weeks. So he keeps having some good form, then he gets injured, which is not great. We need consistency. But let's play Burnley. Let's get into that, and hopefully we can continue on with our winning ways again. This is how we're going to try and run tonight. We are going to go with the positive mentality because we should be able to beat Burnley. Our analyst guys were saying it's going to be a pretty tight game, so we've not been playing well, but I back us to do something here. It's the cup after all. Hopefully they field a weaker team. The only thing we've really done here, which is more of a rotation thing, is bring Figueiredo in for Worrell. Meaning McKenna will have the armband. We have Smith, who's going to be in goal because he's our cup goalkeeper. He was also in our last game because in the Sheffield game, Samba was like a 5 rating. So I thought I'd rotate them out, make Samba work for his place. Otherwise, we've brought Bermejo in for Lolly because he's not been setting the world on fire. Bermejo can have a little cup run. We brought Cole back in also because he's starting to get a little bit annoyed that he's not playing, which is the main reason Figueiredo's playing as well for this game. And we'll give Sambasso a little run out because he's only got 6 months left with us. We're not going to renew his contract, I don't think, but give Yatesy a little rest because he's been playing pretty solid for us. Let's be having you Reds. They look like they've got a solid team out tonight, Burnley, which is not great. Lovely stuff, lovely stuff. Had that covered all day long. I'm not liking how much space is getting out there on the wing. It's not looking good. We're just not... I don't like what's going on in the wing. Oh, no. We've got an injury, Samba, so you give him a little chance to play and he decides to go and get injured. I'm going to bring Harry Arter on. Swap these around. Colback can go defensive. That's fine for him. Harry Arter is probably more of a creative player than Yates, so we'll just stick with that. Dwight McNeil's injured, which is fantastic because he was giving us problems on the left. A little scramble. I don't like this. Is there anything we can do for instructions? We need to go slightly more direct, actually. I don't know why I'm playing a little bit shorter. I think it's because I panicked when we started in this terrible form. Play for set pieces, let's see what... Because I think McKenna and Figueiredo should do pretty well, actually, in the year. Despite Nick Pope being like 7'10". Pass into space, because we like to do the quick breaks. It helps us out. Quick distribution. Let's see how this goes. What a dreadful half. Thrash arms. This has not been good enough. I know it's Burnley and they're in the Premier League, but they're not doing that well in the Premier League. Let's change this up a little bit now. Bring Lyle Taylor on because he's been doing okay. 2 more subs remaining. Okay, bring Lolly out wide. Give him team talks. Pump the fist. With faith. Try and get something out of him. This is not looking good. They have 2 injuries, 2 decent players as well that are injured, and we can't seem to do anything. Cyrus Christie with like 6 tackles in a row. Is offside? Yes, lovely. We've just not had a shot so far this game. What is this poor defending? So in a little bit of desperation, we've gone 2 up top now. I'm going to put Graben as a complete forward and put Taylor as pressing forward. Freeman's going to be our winger, left winger, because he can play there. Lolly's going to be on the right as an inverted winger. Hopefully he can cut in and maybe even have a sting if he's up for it. But we have no more subs. We have 7 minutes left. Let's go for broke, I guess. Very attacking. I've also put on the hit early crosses because we can win a ball in the air. They've scored a few. It doesn't matter though. We're out of the game. Oh, this is piss poor. They've mirrored our formation. Whatever. This is fucking atrocious. This water bottle's being thrown around an awful lot. It's wag the finger. Don't talk to me. Stupid questions in the tunnel. What's this? What a coward! I think it's a bit awkward, but I wanted to let you know that Joe Lolly's been making noises about being unimpressed with how you've been handling team talks recently. He's not enjoyed it because I've thrown the water bottle 3 times. I don't want these weak players in my squad. The door's open for him. He's not been playing out of his skin. He's not been doing anything spectacular. The door's open then, Joe. If you can't handle it, can't handle the heat, then get out of the kitchen. What a coward. Like, by the end of this talk with him, because he was saying like, oh, basically I intimidate him. Let's cut a long story short. I said, look, let's get on with our jobs. I'm the gaffer, you're the player. Now come on, stop being stupid. Let's get on with it. Sorry, boss. I'm confident in your ability. You too right you are. Otherwise you won't be playing. Paul can't give me anything else. He's chuffed. Look, he's absolutely chuffed to bits. But that's all we've got time for today. Another shocking result. It's just not working out for us at the moment. Just can't catch a break. 6 games on the spin now that we've had no win. It's the cup, so we can take that hit, I guess. But we don't want to be dropping any more league games because that's important. We're third at the moment, and it's not like we're going to be in any real danger of going down. But we want to try and get promoted, ideally in the 1-2 spot. One of them. I don't mind which, as long as we go up, because the playoffs. Me and the playoffs are not good friends. Never seems to work out for me, which is a shame. That's why I want to get up like so desperately in 1 or 2. If you've enjoyed the video, make sure to drop a like. If you enjoyed the little skit at the start, that's definitely worth a like. Also, any feedback or comments that you'd like to leave, make sure to drop that below, and I read all of them. I don't get very many, so I'm definitely read all of them. Also, if you want to keep up to date with all the content that I'm doing, I'm looking to try and bang things out maybe like 5 times a week at the moment. Then make sure to hit the subscribe button, and as always, have a good one.